19 minutes after 7 o'clock. Look at how beautiful it is out there. Just stop. Just stop everything. Just stop. Just look. Isn't it beautiful out there?
It is absolutely gorgeous.
All right, 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. It is May 29th, 2015, the last the last Friday in May. In 2015, anyway. Good morning, Robin. How are you?
Good. How are you, Larry?
Good.
morning.
And our friend Douglas Smith is in the studio. Good morning, Doug. How you doing?
Good morning, Larry.
Good to see you. What microphone are you using? That one over there? Okay.
Yeah.
We've got a good show this morning. I trust.
Yep.
It's 64 degrees, by the way, those who want to know the temperature here at the studios. 64 degrees. The forecast looks pretty nice. Partly cloudy skies. Highs in the low 90s. Lows tonight around 66. Not a bad
Excellent. Nice.
weather forecast. No mention of rain today, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow and Sunday. See, the weatherman will never say you never know.
Exactly.
But I'm not a weatherman. I can say you never know.
Exactly.
In fact, there's nothing I'm sure about. So I can say you never know about every subject.
I know. You don't have that title, so you can say
No
that.
titles. No titles
Yeah.
on. Okay, Paula Rizzo is coming on at 7:35. She is a returning guest. She's been with us before. She won an Emmy. She's one of the producers on Fox News. And
Yep.
she won an Emmy for her pieces that she's done on health.
Yep,
She's
the
got
Fox
she's
News.
got a book. It's called Listful Thinking: Using Lists to Be More Productive, Highly Successful, and Less Stressed. So we'll talk about that when she gets. Was she on with that same book once before?
Yes, she was.
Okay.
Yes, she was.
So just coming back to talk about it again.
Yep, she's such fun, and she only had this time frame because then she goes on the air on Fox. And,
That's right.
But she wanted to come on our show again. So.
What time is she going on there on Fox?
8:30.
I'm going to ask her if she'll download a picture of us
Okay.
and just put it on the desk in front of her.
Okay.
Think she'll do that?
I think so. You can even give her the picture, tell her where to go get it.
Yeah.
These are my friends, Larry and Robin.
We'll do it in return. We'll put her picture on our desk.
Well, sure.
All right, News Bites this morning. I'm sorry. At 8, after she's off the air, because she's not on the whole segment. So we've got a few things to talk about. Michael Jackson's. It's Friday, so I got fun stuff. Michael Jackson's Neverland home is for sale.
Oh, okay.
Got $100 million. The National Spelling Bee had some cute moments in it. I want to tell you about.
Oh, that's right. They had the finale.
Right.
Nice.
This touching and sad and interesting story. A woman came face to face with her dead brother's transplanted face. Her dead brother, her brother died, and a man who needed a face is now wearing her brother's face, and she met him. How weird is that? Strange story.
So strange.
And then driverless cars are being tested. Driverless cars being tested not because they want to see whether they'll behave well, but to see how we respond as occupants of driverless cars.
Well, you had that horrible story yesterday.
Well, yeah, there was
one.
there was a reporter who got hit gently, but hit nevertheless.
The car didn't stop.
Car didn't stop in time.
It was supposed to.
Yeah.
And it hit him.
But anyway, listen to this. They say that these driverless cars are causing people to need what do they call it again when you go on a ship to prevent you from being nauseous?
Oh, Dramamine.
Dramamine.
Yeah, motion sickness pills.
I wonder why.
Dramamine is just one.
I wonder why. Because there's something weird, I guess, about being in a car without a driver.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to talk about the best places in Ocala to get soft serve ice cream.
Nice.
Kind of a fun little potpourri of things.
And we can probably test all of them. Have we been to all of them?
I think, yeah. See, I knew nothing about meat yesterday, but I know a lot about ice cream.
That's right, you do.
Jim George will be here at 9:05. He is our Professor Gadget. Did I skip over News Bites? We'll be doing News Bites at 8:35. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Jim George, the owner of American Cable Services, he's going to be talking about gadgets because he is, after all, Professor Gadget.
Yes, he is.
Ronald Walters at 9:35. He's a researcher. Oh my goodness, this is such a great book. It's called The Lusitania Conspiracy. It's a novel, okay? But I think, and we'll find out when he's on the air. I think he's trying to say that the Lusitania, the sinking of the Lusitania, was actually known in advance, and they allowed it to happen. They say this about Pearl Harbor, too, by the way. They say this about 9/11, which, by the way, the observation deck of the Freedom Tower is opening today.
Oh, how wonderful.
Did you hear this?
I did not hear. Well, I did now from you. I didn't hear from anybody else.
Yeah.
From you.
It's going to be a sad thing to go up. I will be there if it's, still open when I get there, but I will be there. And it's going to be a sad thing because what you're going to think of. You're going to think of being on the observation deck of the World Trade Center towers.
Yeah, I brought my children. You brought your son. It was just amazing to be up there when the World Trade Centers were still standing.
It was
was awesome.
I can tell you this, I suppose, that it was a place to try to invite girls to go. Okay, you want to go to the coolest spot in New York? Let me take you to the coolest spot. I remember I was trying to interest a young lady. Who was from your part of the world back in those days?
Yeah.
From Wisconsin. She said no.
Oh.
I said it's the best view you're ever going to see, and she says I've been to the mountains. That's the best view. Oh man.
Oh, now that's attitude.
I had my bubble burst. Let me tell you something.
Don't worry about her. That's attitude. Don't
worry. Don't worry. I have not been worried about her.
She's probably been married and divorced 4, 5, 6 times already.
Look at you, wishing bad things on somebody you don't even know.
Well, no, but that was attitude.
So what did I change subjects? The Lusitania conspiracy.
Yes.
So that's going to be a very interesting topic.
People forget about that. They remember the Titanic, but not the
They remember the
Lusitania.
Titanic. I think 128 Americans. And I don't know how many passengers total died in the Lusitania.
Yeah.
But anyway, so whether it was a conspiracy, I guess we'll never know. But he makes his case.
Yes.
That's Ronald Walters. Kelly Hart at 10:05. The beautiful, effervescent Kelly Hart from Ocala magazine. Margaret Grunstein at 10:35. Margaret is a photographer and a psychotherapist.
Yep.
And the owner of a preschool in Venice, California. Naked in the Woods. My Unexpected Years in a Hippie Commune. It's her memoir.
That is pretty cool.
If you've ever been to Venice, it's not surprising that somebody who regards themselves as a former hippie might have lived in Venice. Yeah. Dr. Paul Steinberg at 11:05. Dr. Steinberg is one of the longest survivors of metastatic prostate cancer in history. The longest survivor is a funny way to say that. Anyway, he's written a book called Salamander's Tale. It's his story of regeneration.
I can't wait.
Surviving 30 years with prostate cancer. See, I've had this theory forever.
I'm glad you said theory. You said, I've had this, and then you paused.
I've had this theory that if we studied how lizards grow their tails back, then we might have an understanding. I'm sure somebody has. I'm just me. But I thought, well, maybe we could understand how to regrow limbs of our own if we could understand that.
Yeah, it's fascinating stuff.
I thought somebody was on the phone.
Book.
I guess they gave
I don't know,
up.
are they?
They hung up, whoever it was.
Oh.
Hold on, I got a message on my phone.
Okay.
Let's see if it's important.
They'll say Kelly won't be here today.
Oh, that's exactly what it says.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says. Thank you, Dan. He wrote, Little Miss Effervescent won't be in today.
That's right.
He took the time to spell effervescent.
Wow, that is nice.
All right, today is National, I love Fridays.
I know.
It is National Paperclip Day. Kind of a boring thing to celebrate, isn't it? It's National Heat Awareness Day. Okay, we get it. It gets hot. But it's also National Cocoa Bean Day.
Oh, nice.
Do you know what cocoa bean is?
Cocoa bean.
So you even know how to say it. Do you know what it is?
Chicken and wine.
It is not chicken and wine.
It is not?
It is not.
Then I don't know how to say it.
It is rooster and wine.
Oh, my. Do they put the little crown on top as the, little thing to show you and everything? No.
How do you say it again?
I always heard it was cocoa van.
Well, I believe you're probably right. I'm sure I'm the wrong one.
Yeah, but I was told it was chicken. Not
it
rooster,
is,
so.
But the literal translation
is rooster.
Rooster, yeah, the Coke part.
Well, they probably have that little thing.
Well, Coke, Robin.
That comb that they
you don't want
put
to say
on
the
top
English
when they-
version of Coke because.
No, you don't want to do that.
How do you say Coke? Coke? How do you say it? Cocoa bean?
Coke.
Anyway, it's a French braise of chicken cooked with wine, lardons, and mushrooms and garlic. Do you know what lardons are?
I have no clue.
Anybody know what lardons are? See, yesterday we had this whole thing about food, and everybody kept saying I didn't know what brisket was.
I know.
But I knew it was meat, and I didn't say I didn't like it. I just didn't know what part of the cow it was from.
Right.
All right.
And we got educated.
So now we're learning about how do you say it?
Cocoa van.
Coq au vin.
That's how I was told.
I believe, no, you're probably right.
Somebody will call up, tell me I'm wrong.
Anyway, it goes back to
They
the days
always
of
do.
Julius Caesar. I thought it was French.
That's what I thought.
Wasn't Julius Caesar Italian? Anyway.
Yeah, well, they live next door to each other.
We got so much more. Hurricane season begins Sunday? Monday. When's the first?
Monday.
Monday's the first.
Monday is the first.
All right.
Wow. We have to thank Pete for the donuts.
Pete, thank you for the donuts.
Thank you. They're wonderful.
They look
Everybody's
delicious.
going to love them.
Oh, and there's a missing young girl I wanted to make sure I got the word out about. I want to make sure I give it enough time so you know who it is. But anyway, it was a 14-year-old girl. Her name is Amber O'Connell. I'll tell you more in a bit, but if you know where she is, call us because we've got an investigator who would like to speak to you. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio. I'm Steve Rappaport.
It's time to go. It's time to go. That's the bottom line.
Many Texas communities on edge as swollen rivers continue to rise. The floods blamed for 25 deaths in Texas and Oklahoma. Former Republican House Speaker Dennis Hastert indicted for evading bank regulations and lying to the FBI.
It's believed that he did this to try to compensate, and according to the indictment here, individual A. The feds say Hastert was trying to compensate for and conceal his prior misconduct against individual A.
Fox's Chad Pergram. We have two winners.
Non-attack.
Non-attack. Non-attack. N-U-N-A-T-A-K. Non-attack.
Correct.
Courtesy ESPN, Gokul Venkatachalam and Vanya Shivashankar are Scripps National Spelling Bee co-champions, the contest ending in a tie for the second straight year. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News on your time. The Fox News iPad app is ready to go with all the great features from FoxNews.com and our iPhone app optimized specifically for your iPad. Watch the latest clips from your favorite Fox News shows. Personalize the app by creating your own newscast using the video playlist. Listen to Fox News Radio live. Get local weather forecasts. And it's all free. Go to foxnews2go.mobi. That's foxnews2go.mobi.
Some people would call him a loser. He ran for state office. He was beaten. He started a business. He failed. He ran for Congress. He lost. He was nominated for vice president. He lost again. But he knew only those who never tried are the real losers. And Abraham Lincoln was no loser. Persistence. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Looking for that spot to try some real Cuban food? Head on over to Mama V's Cuban Cafe with home-cooked food just like Abuela used to make it. Mama V's is the #1 authentic Cuban cuisine. Centrally located on Highway 200 in Ocala. Best Cuban sandwich, steak, black beans and rice, and yummy sweet plantains, tres leche, and flan for dessert. Mama V's is open Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, Saturday, 10 to 9. Sandwich combos include side and drink for $7.95. And you've got to try Mama V's Tropical Shakes. 622-1727. Mama V's Cuban Cafe.
Hi, Danny Warfel here. Get moving with Florida Credit Union's fast and easy loan approval process.
Let Florida Credit Union start up a new car loan for you today. No more waiting, hassles, or stop signs. You can even apply online. With a strong financial team behind you, you can enjoy great rates and fast approvals.
It's all about personalized service and a streamlined process.
Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source, Citrus,